While Canada's biggest cities slow down, one Alberta market is quietly heating up. Toronto is stalling. Vancouver is cooling. But Red Deer, it's telling a very different story. Home prices are rising. Inventory is tight. And buyers are moving faster than many expect. So, what's really happening in Red Deer's real estate market right now? Is this growth sustainable, or are we nearing a turning point? In this video, we'll break down the latest Red Deer real estate market update, what's driving demand, who this market favors, and what buyers and sellers should watch as we move deeper into 2026. Section 1. The big picture Red Deer right now. Red Deer's housing market has remained surprisingly resilient. While many Canadian markets slowed through late 2025, Red Deer continued to see solid buyer activity, rising average sale prices, homes selling at a steady pace. This isn't a boom fueled by speculation. It's being driven by local demand, affordability, and limited supply. Compared to major cities, Red Deer remains one of Alberta's most accessible housing markets, and that's attracting both first-time buyers and move-up buyers. Section 2. Home prices still moving up. Home prices in Red Deer have been trending up year over year. Average sale prices rose through 2025 and have carried that momentum into early 2026. While not every property type is performing the same, the overall direction remains positive. Detached homes and family-friendly properties are leading the market. Condos, especially downtown, remain more affordable but are also seeing gradual improvement. This price growth isn't explosive, and that's actually a strength. It suggests stability rather than overheating. Section 3. Sales and inventory. The key driver. The biggest factor shaping Red Deer's market right now is inventory. Listings remain well below balanced market levels, often under 2 to 2.5 months of supply. For context, a balanced market typically sits between 4 and 6 months. That shortage means well-priced homes sell quickly, buyers have fewer choices, sellers retain leverage even when sales volumes fluctuate month to month. Low supply continues to support prices and competition. This is why Red Deer still behaves like a seller-leaning market, even as other regions soften. Section 4. How fast are homes selling? Homes in Red Deer are selling faster than many buyers expect. Average days on market remain relatively short compared to slower Canadian markets. Properly priced homes, especially detached houses, often attract strong interest early. This doesn't mean every home sells instantly, but it does mean pricing and preparation matter more than ever. Overpriced listings sit. Realistically priced homes move. Section 5. Why Red Deer is different from big cities. Red Deer's market tells a different story than Toronto or Vancouver for one major reason: affordability. Lower price points mean smaller mortgages, more manageable monthly payments, less dependence on ultra-low interest rates. This makes Red Deer more resilient during economic uncertainty, while larger markets rely heavily on investor demand and rate cuts. Red Deer's growth is tied more closely to end-user buyers, people actually living and working in the community. Section 6. What this means for buyers and sellers. For buyers, this is still a competitive market. Pre-approval, flexibility, and quick decision-making are important. Waiting too long can mean fewer options, even if prices rise gradually rather than sharply. For sellers, low inventory works in your favor, but only if pricing is realistic. Buyers are active, not desperate. Homes that are priced right and well presented continue to sell well. Section 7. What to expect moving into 2026. Looking ahead, most signs point to continued steady demand, modest price growth, inventory remaining tight, a market that favors balance. Not extremes. Red Deer isn't showing signs of a sudden downturn, but it's also unlikely to see runaway price growth. Stability is the story. So, what's the real takeaway from Red Deer's real estate market? While much of Canada is waiting, Red Deer is still moving. Not loudly, not dramatically, but consistently. For buyers, this market rewards preparation. For sellers, it rewards strategy. And for anyone watching Alberta real estate, Red Deer remains one of the most quietly resilient markets in the country, sometimes the most. Important markets aren't the loudest ones. They're the ones that just keep working.